Liquid freebase methamphetamine was recently identified at CanTest. What is freebase? What are salt forms? And why isn't it safe to consume liquid freebase methamphetamine? Let's break it down. Last week at CanTest, someone brought in a clear liquid they thought was GHB, but analysis found it was actually liquid freebase methamphetamine at 85% purity. But this wasn't just meth in its usual salt form. It was freebase methamphetamine, and that changes everything. Most drugs that are swallowed, snorted, or injected come in a salt form, like methamphetamine hydrochloride and amphetamine sulfate. Being a salt form is what gives many drugs their powdery or crystally look. They are also water-soluble, which makes them easier for the body to absorb. Freebase, on the other hand, is the non-salt form of the drug. It's a chemical form that has been converted or freed from its salt form, usually to make it smokable, not swallowed. Think of freebase cocaine, crack cocaine. And to clarify, what was identified at CanTest was a true freebase, not base, the slang term for amphetamine-type substances that are damp, waxy, pasty-like powder that is a salt from the solvent residues. Why isn't it safe to swallow freebase forms? Freebase forms are often dissolved in harsh solvents like ether, acetone, or alcohol. These solvents are not safe to ingest and can burn or irritate internal tissue. In this specific case, no solvent was detected. The other 15% of the sample could be something benign like water. We don't know. But the risks consuming liquid freebase methamphetamine isn't just about solvents. Freebase methamphetamine in this form is an irritant to the skin, and it can cause severe irritation to the throat, digestive tract, nausea, vomiting, ulcers, and gastrointestinal bleeding. So, can I smoke or vape freebase meth? Not safely. Freebase methamphetamine has a higher boiling temperature than salt form, and it is caustic, meaning an exceptional burn when vaped or smoked, causing severe irritation to the lungs and internal tissues if inhaled. You may get high, but you'll be in exceptional pain. Same goes for if you try to booty bump it. Injecting? Well, freebase meth isn't soluble in water and therefore can't be safely injected. Freebase methamphetamine is not safe to consume. It isn't designed to be vaporized, smoked, swallowed, injected, or ingested in any way. Another major concern we have with this particular sample was of its super high purity, 85%, which is extremely potent. And when the purity is that high, like in this case, the risk of acute overdose, severe stimulant effects, and even life-threatening complications just skyrockets. Possible effects include racing heartbeat, high blood pressure, agitation and confusion, chest pain or difficulty breathing, seizures, nausea, and vomiting. Liquid freebase methamphetamine is rare. Little is known about the long-term and short-term risks of consuming this substance. That's why we say it again and again and again. Test your stuff. You never really know what's in it until you test it. Drug checking can save lives, and this community notice is exactly why we do it. If your mate feels off, don't wait. Call 000 and get immediate help. Stay safe, stay informed, and harm reduction saves lives.